Yes, good day, class. Welcome to Metric Hub. Thank you so much for connecting and tuning on. Uh, Today we are just going towards end of our examination in office practice, which will be written anytime soon next week. So I just have some questions that I want to show and discuss with you, which can also be scope. It can be scope towards that paper that we are writing just this time soon, like I said, next week. It can be a scope. You also get there as notes towards some areas and gaps that are not explained in your notes. But however, I'm saying you are going to get some technical approaches or some technical hints towards the paper that we are going to write. So in this presentation, just note that it's only section A that I'm presenting. And I just wanted to make the video so short and straight to the point. So therefore, they won't be so long. So please note that you always need to read the instructions when you are answering when you are going through our examinations. You need to read instructions and information. Section A, you answer all the questions as you have seen that the ticks that I have put here, and then answer any five questions. Number two, answer any five questions in section B. Please understand, any five, they can be in any order. You can choose to start with question 7. You can choose to start with question 2. Whatever order that you choose. So you start with the best question that you think like you know the best, and it can score you the highest marks. So you answer any five questions in section B. But however, you need to know again that when you answer more than five questions, the marker will only consider the first five in their order. You need to use the numbering system that is used in the question paper, please. Don't forget that. Now, question instruction number 4, answering, numbering order is very important. You need to know very well and not about that. Lastly, you write neatly and legibly. You write neatly and legibly. You start each question on a new page. Uh, number 6 again is very important. You need to use only black or a blue pen. We don't do art in the exam. Please note that you can go write very well, and by any mistake you use any other colors in the exam, your marks will be, your answers are not gonna be marked. Okay, let's just go through the question paper. Section A, as we see there, I said that it's compulsory, and we just have to answer the questions by choosing the correct answer in between the multiple choice answers that are given there. So it's a check account. A check account is actually an account that allows holders to transfer money to another person or a business by means of a check or electronic transfer. So as you can see, our answer is what is B. Our answer is B. A check account. It is an account. An account allows account holders, the owners of the account, to transfer money to another person or a business by means of a check or electronic fund transfer. So that is a check account, which is B in that case. Our answer is B. The DASH department is responsible for the overall management structure, operation, and survival of the organization. It is DASH department that is responsible for overall. The question is saying overall management structure, operations, and survival of the organization. So it is general management, which is D. General management is responsible. It's a department in the organization that is responsible for overall management structure, which is D. D is correct to say that it is the general management department that is responsible for overall management structure, operations, and survival of the organization. For the continual existence of the business, it is the general management department that has to ensure that such is achieved. Number three, this type of office saves on heating, air conditioning, lighting, and cleaning, but standard heating or air conditioning and lighting might not suit everyone. Which office that saves on that? So we are talking about housekeeping. So what we are saying is this office, it saves on heating. We are saying it saves on heating. It saves on heating. It saves on air conditioning, lighting, cleaning, but standard heating, air conditioning, and lighting might not suit everyone. So we are saying this is we are talking about a layout. So here it should be to say that open plan office layout, open plan office layout, open plan service office layout. It is actually saves on heating, air conditioning, lighting, and cleaning. But however, we are saying uh, the standard heating or air conditioning light might not suit everyone. So open plan office layout, these office layouts. So take note also about this. You need to note that when you're going to revise and get ready for your exams, don't forget that the office layout is one of the key concepts or key areas that need to be taken note of by when you go to examinations. You see, let's continue. I'm saying, if you can see again, uh, we are saying number 4, which one of the following is not a reason why banks may refuse? Which of the following, which one of the following is not, we are saying is not a reason why banks may refuse check payments, is not a reason why banks may refuse check payments. So amongst, we are saying signature required insolvency, whereby we are talking about an account holder having no money, refer to drawer cross the checking. So we are saying which one of the following is not is not a reason why banks may refuse check payments. It is may not be a reason. It is a cross the check. We are saying a cross the check can be a reason why banks may not refuse check payment. Which is what? Which is D. Which is D. Number 4. And then number 5, proof of payment. Which one is a proof of payment? Number 5, which one is a proof of payment? Invoice. You know, Musa, to say it's just like to show the cost or the price of services or goods that a person is to receive. Voucher is just to collect goods. Receipt actually is a proof of payment. A receipt is given when a person has paid goods. So it is receipt that can be a proof of payment. A proof of payment is shown by a receipt. Let's go to the next question. A dash is issued to record all tasks that must be completed. A dash is issued to record all tasks that must be completed. What is it that must be issued? A to-do list, task record, timesheet, daily to-do list. We are saying what is it that must record all tasks, record all tasks that must be completed. So we are you need to understand it's a general to-do list. A general to-do list, it is which is a general to-do list. It identifies all the tasks that must be completed. So A is the right answer that can answer in terms of all tasks that must be completed. Number 7, an example of a monthly task. An example of a monthly task. A monthly task meaning to say this task is something that must be done every month. It is something that must be done on a monthly basis. So what is an example of a monthly task? What is an example? Compose agendas, minutes, or notices. This cannot be monthly. It can be done as often as possible, as long there is a meeting to be held. Open and distribute emails. Actually, this can be also even a routine daily task. Compile and distribute reports. Number 7, compile and distribute reports. In a month, we can have to compile and distribute reports. This can be correct to say that we can compile and distribute reports in a month. A monthly task is something that has to be done monthly. Reports, they must be drafted and distributed. Manage diaries is a daily thing. You need to check your diary almost it's a daily routine thing. Number 8, form of sales. Form of sales aimed at stimulating clients with samples or coupons and high profile advertising. We are saying it's a form of sales at stimulating clients with samples or coupons and high profile advertising. Number 8, it is it is a sales campaign. A sales campaign, it is correct to say that a sales campaign, it actually aimed at stimulating clients, which is it is a sales campaign which can be used in terms of that. Don't talk about advertising, we can talk about marketing, but sales campaign is actually for boosting clients with samples or coupons and high profile advertising. So it is number 8. Number 9, a dash is an electronic device that makes connection between two or more computers via the internet possible. What is it? An electronic device that makes connection between two or more computers via the internet possible. It is a modem. A modem is used to connect. It is a modem. Therefore, our answer is B. It is a modem that is used to connect connection between two or more computers via internet. Number 10, dash refers to arranging people so that they work in harmony to reach set goals, which is used for arranging people so that they work in harmony to reach set goals. What is it that is to be done in terms of that? Organizing, activating, coordinating, controlling. Organizing refers to arranging people so that they work in harmony to reach set goals. Organizing. Number 10, organizing is the right answer. We are saying when you organize, activating is just to be like participating on behalf of other people. Coordinating is just linking and ensuring that certain different departments are running. Controlling, it has to do with the control in terms of ensuring that functions are within limits or within the expectations of the organization. So organizing is the right answer, number 10. Number 2, we are saying is section A, column B, that matches a description in column A. Write only letters A to M next to the question numbers. So we are saying next to the question number, we write the letter that can match that one. Number 2, number 1.2.1, graphical presentation of the structure in an organization. The graphical presentation, it is an organogram. An organogram explains or it illustrates the structure of an organization. An organogram, which is to say number 1 is the organogram. It actually graphical representation of the structure of an organization. When a manager distributes tasks to other members to share the workload, what is it that we call when managers distribute tasks to other members to share the workload? I'm sure that you should understand that when we talk about distribution of tasks to other to other members, in terms of that, we mean to understand that delegation, when workload is shared among us members, it is called delegation, which is K. K is delegation. Number 2, delegation. It is delegation, which is, it is delegation. That means delegation is the one that explains the distribution of tasks to other members, so then workload is shared. A person or a group with a direct interest in an organization, remember we talk about this has to do with the stakeholders. Number 3, which is A, it is stakeholders. Stakeholders have got a what? They've got an interest. We are saying it's a personal group with a direct interest to an organization. These are called stakeholders. stakeholders have got a direct interest in an organization is stakeholders. That is A. Please note that I'm saying when you are answering, you need just to put letters. Now I'm writing, so therefore you cannot make mistakes. I'm just trying to write in full for you to know what are we talking about. Organogram, sorry. I'm just writing in full, so therefore you can know to say what are we talking organogram. It is an organogram that is used to actually, sorry, organogram, that is the one that is explaining in terms of what? In terms of the representation there. Number 4, reproduction has become an important link in organization process because of the speed and accuracy in the transfer of information. What is it? The reproduction has become an important link in the organization. We are saying the reproduction has become an important link in the organization, in the communication process because of the speed and accuracy in the transfer of information. We talk about the fax mail, which is F. Uh, sorry, fax mail. The fax mail, it is actually fax mail has become an important link in the communication process because of the speed and accuracy in transfer of information. Number 5, if there is no time to find replacement staff to take over deliveries, you can use these services to handle agent deliveries or collections. What is it that can be used in terms of when there is no when there is no time to find replacement? When there is no time to find replacement, we are saying number 2.5, if there is no time to find replacement, there is no time to find replacement staff to take over deliveries. Class deliveries. You can use these services to handle agent deliveries or collections. When we're talking about collections, we talk about courier services. That is C. Courier services. Courier services are used where we send things overnight, or it depends with the speed, whatever uh, contract or movement of deliveries that they can do. Number 6, sleep stating all details of a delivery. A slip that state all details of a delivery. It's a way bill, which is M. It's a way bill. A way bill, it's a slip that states all details of a delivery. What has been delivered is stated on the way bill. Number 7, a type of scanning ideal for doing board searches. Type of scanning ideal for doing both searches indoors and outdoors. What is the type of scanning that is ideal for doing both searches indoors and outdoors? It is handheld metal detector. I'm sure you've seen it quite a lot of times in organizations where people are, it is moved up and down the person's body to identify or to scan. It's a handheld metal detector, which is also used in terms of screening candidates when they are going in an exam. It can also be used when people are boarding let's say a bus from one board, at ports and entry points. So we are saying even in organizations, when people are knocking off people, at work and they want to go out, so we use handheld metal detector is the one that is used for that. Handheld metal detector. metal detector is used, handheld metal detector is used, which is letter H, number 7, which is letter H, number 8. According to this system, the chief cashier will reimburse the pet cashier. The pet cashier, the amount that was spent during the month, so that the balance is the same at the start of the new month. Number 1.28. What is it that we are saying 1.28? It has to do with what we are saying 1.28 according to this system. It's a system where the chief cashier will reimburse the pet cashier at the amount that was spent during the month, so that the balance is the same at the start of the new month. We talk about what is it? Impressed system, which is G. Impressed system is the one that is used in terms of number 8. G. G. Impressed system. Impressed system is used in terms of that. Number 9, fee that a bank charges on the money that customers borrow. What is that money that customers, the fee that banks charges on money borrowed by customers? I'm sure you talk about interest. Amount of money that, in amount of money, in interest is an amount of money that is charged, or a percentage amount of money charged by banks when you borrow money. So we are saying it's an interest, which is letter J. Interest, number 9. Interest, J. It is what? It is interest. The percentage amount of money that is charged by banks when you borrow money. When you return the money, with an interest. It's called it's interest. Number 9, J. And then number 10, a person who pays the premium to whom, a person who pays premium and to whom an insurance company agrees to cover the losses suffered. When a person who pays premium and to whom an insurance pays, insurance company, and to whom an insurance company agrees to cover the losses. I'm sure you know that is the insured. We talk about the insured and the insurer. The insured is the one who is paying. It's a person who is paying the, we are saying it's insured. You pay premiums and then the insurer pays you when you lose on whatever you are contributing the man towards or the man to. So it is I. Number 10 is I. It is I. It's the insured who pays the premium and to whom an insurance company agrees to pay to cover upon losses. It is the insured. So please take note of these. These are just some of the questions that you will see when you go to exams there. Let's just go quickly to the next question. You choose the correct answer from the answers that are given in the in brackets there. And dash is a staff member who works for someone else. It is an employee. Employee is the one who works for someone. The employer is the one who is the owner of the business. The employee is a staff member who works for someone. Number 2, 3.2, a dash is an investor who sells his or her stock and waits to buy it back at a lower price. It is a peer. A peer is an investor. A peer is the investor who we are saying the peer is an investor who sells his or her stock and waits to buy it back at a lower price. So it is in anticipation of I'm saying when we are in investment, the peer he sells his or her stock and waits to buy it back at a lower price. In that regard, we are saying he's making a profit, because you sell it at a profit, at a good price, or at a higher price, and then when you buy it back, you buy it back on anticipation you buy it back on a price that is lower than what you sold. Hence, we are saying it is what it's a period. Number 3, the dash department is in charge of processing paperwork and handling correspondences. Actually, we are talking about administration. Administration department is in charge of processing paperwork and handling correspondences. Correspondences, we are talking about communications that are taking place in between departments of an organization. So the finance is to do with money. So administration is the one that is responsible for that. Number 1.34, a dash sheet is a control card showing when employees arrive at work, when they leave, the rate per hour agreed to, overtime information, deductions, and net wage. We talk about the wage sheet. The wage sheet is actually is a control card showing when employees arrive at work, when employees, the time that they arrive at work, when they leave, also the rate per hour agreed, how much money is paid per hour, and also overtime information. It is on the wage sheet. It is on the wage sheet. Number five, uh, number five, a dash check may not be drawn over the counter but must be paid into a bank account. What is that type of a check? A crossed check is not may not be a crossed check may not be drawn over the counter but must be paid into a bank account. I'm sure that when we are in this in banking and finance, or under this topic of finance and banks, I'm sure that you remember to understand that when a check is crossed, it cannot be drawn over the counter, but it must be paid into a bank account. That is exactly what we are talking about in that case. Number 6, dash insurance companies focus on life insurance. We are talking about long and short term. Number 6, it is long-term insurance that focuses on life insurance. Long-term insurance companies, long-term insurance companies focus on life insurance. So we are saying, in terms of that, you need to understand to say that they actually cover on a long-term basis. So in terms of that, life insurance is under long-term insurance companies. Number 7, dash is the verbal or non-verbal sharing of information. Communication is the verbal or non-verbal. I'm sure if you remember to the definition of communication, it can be verbal or can be non-verbal. And then it is actually verbal or non-verbal. Therefore, communication, delegation, we said, is the sharing of organizational tasks in order for them to be performed and shared among different persons in an organization. So communication is verbal and non-verbal. That is sharing information. We share information by communication. Number 8, we are saying monthly planning or setting priorities means arranging matters in order of importance. Number 8, it is setting priorities means arranging matters in order of importance. Setting priorities, we are saying it is setting priorities, which we can also define as opportunity cost, to say what is supposed to be done first. The prioritization hierarchy, it actually arranges matters in order of importance. Therefore, we are saying it is setting priorities, which is the right answer. Number 8. Number 9, a Dutch South African tourist passport can be issued to a South African citizen of 16 years and older and is valid for 10 years. A South African tourist passport can be issued to a South African citizen of 16 years and older and is valid for, I'm sure we know that our passports will be valid for what? For 10 years. It is valid for 10 years. The South African tourist passport is issued to South African citizen of 16 years and older and is valid for what? For 10 years. And then number 7, the dash function is used to describe the principal communication of routing policies, decisions, instructions from top management downwards to personnel at various levels, from top management to downwards, to personnel at various levels. So top to vertical, that is a vertical communication. When this is to describe principle of routing policies, which is vertical, which is on different levels. when we are at different levels, we refer to vertical. So you check here, vertical, obviously we are talking about different levels in within an organization. That is vertical. That is vertical. And then horizontal means something which is equally on the equal footing. So in that case, we say it is what? It is horizontal, which means at the same level or at equal footing. So in this case, we are saying the vertical function. It is the vertical function that is used to describe principal channel of routing policies, decisions, and instructions from top management downwards to personnel at various levels. So we can also have it taking place in terms of what? In terms of communication structure. Thank you so much, classy. I'm going to come with the long questions of section B, which are going to come in different pieces anyway. Just turn on your notification button and ensure that you are connected. So therefore, you just have a comprehensive coverage towards this exam that we are to write next week. Have a beautiful stay and all the best in this exam. Thank you so much.